So you got into the life insurance business. Now, how do you grow it? You're already experiencing the pain of people not answering the phone, the high cost of leads, chargebacks, people making appointments and not showing up, your upline not helping you, and most of all, the endless hours spent just trying to make contact with leads. You know that if none of this changes, you may have to go back and get a quote-unquote real job, right? Let me just express this in the most impactful way I can. You can turn your entire business around and your life in the next 90 days. If you're coachable and willing to put in the real work and not complain, you can win and win big, just like you see so many others are doing. If you're ready to learn, I will explain exactly what you need to know and do. The good thing is there are only 3 things you need to know and execute on starting today. First, you need to know that most insurance agents are using old 1987 models of selling and marketing. You're probably doing it that exact same way because that's what you've been taught to do. The key that is missing for you right now is you look the same as every other insurance agent online, saying and doing the same things at every stage of the game. So number 1, you need to separate yourself from the pack and specialize initially in one key area of insurance. The reason you need to do this is because when you go out and try and sell everything and marketing everything to everyone, you actually are just making yourself a commodity. You're not able to be seen as a specialist. The first step is separation from the pack, because it means that you help them instead of focusing on thousands of different things. You just focus on one thing. Now, this is a proven strategy. It's been proven to work over and over again. So the reason it's called separation from the pack is because you know how there's so many different types of insurance and thousands of agents. Well, 90% of agents, maybe 95%, they're like, dude, if I cast a wide net, if I just try to reach everybody and anybody, my family, my friends, their families, their friends, then of course the business is going to grow, right? Wrong. If you're trying to market to everybody, it gets very, very, very expensive. Now, the truth is, if you look at people that are most successful, they do one thing. They do one thing very well because their focus is very narrow. They're able to go extremely deep. So the people who go super wide, they end up spending and wasting a lot of time and money. Sometimes they try to run ads and target every single person and run Facebook ads targeting millions of people, showing their picture to millions of people. That's a waste of time and money, right? And a ton of time, and they get barely any results. Why do you think only like 10% of insurance agents bring 90% of the revenue? It's because those people are highly targeted. So that's exactly what we help you do at Arturo Johnson Consulting. The first step we're going to do is we're going to show you how to separate yourself from the pack. So instead of you being just like everybody else, basically a commodity competing on price with everyone else, you stand out from the competition and you become the guy in your space for this type of insurance. People seek you out for this specific offer, for this specific type of help. You're going to be one of those guys or gals that your friend says, well, you tell me if I'm looking for insurance and your insurance will go to this guy. Kind of like luxury real estate. Everybody knows there's a guy for luxury real estate in every town. There's only one person, always. It's not everybody. Everybody else competes for the rest. Now you become the go-to person for the specific type of life insurance that you sell. All right, the second thing you need to know is what we call the 180 method, because you must do a 180 in your marketing and sales right now to win. So now let's imagine you've identified yourself as the go-to agent in all the states that you're licensed in. We help build your identity. Elon Musk, he doesn't go to NASA and knock on their door. They probably reach out to him, right? So the thing is, if you were positioned as the go-to agent, you can't be using the old systems that everybody else is using, right? Because everybody else is positioned that old way, and then they go and door knock and they do cold calling, all that stuff you hate already. That's pretty much what every other agent is doing. So if you market and sell just like every other agent, doing it the old and slow way, how do you expect to get better results? Now, if you were positioned as the go-to agent, you'll get much better results. Now, wouldn't it be nice to kind of sit at home, have calls already booked on your calendar, virtually never having to leave your house? The leads are ready to go. They know exactly what you're selling. They want that type of service. They book a call with you, just like our clients book calls with us. And then they make a purchase at the end of it. How much nicer would that be? It will save you time and save you money. That's exactly what we do. Once we position you as an expert, we'll help you set up an automated client attraction system that turns the tables, that gets clients to come to you rather than the other way around. Does that make sense? Okay, so step 1 is separation from the pack. Step 2 is the 180 method. Let's talk about the final piece you need: how to automate and scale. Some agents might position themselves well. They might even have some ads running. So all of a sudden, they get the clients coming to them and they get really good at sales. They're good at what they do. They start making $15K, $20, $30, $40, $50K a month, right? Like some of our clients, maybe even over $100K a month. But you know what the challenge is? You make a ton of money, but you have no time to spend it because you essentially just pretty much built yourself a freaking job, right? Look at your boss at work. Chances are they're not the boss. They're just pushing buttons because they've got the system set up that's super efficient and they have to freaking do pretty much what everybody else is doing. As a matter of fact, a lot of times, the boss is working even harder. So clients come to us, sometimes they make $30K a month, and I'll tell them, "What are you doing here?" And they say, "Man, I'm in Hawaii right now at my friend's wedding, and I've been working the whole time. I can't even stop because now I've put something in motion that I can't stop. I can't stop the ads because now if I stop the ads, it's going to screw up everything going forward. So I have to keep going. I have to keep working." So yeah, making $30K a month, but really not. I don't really have a life. Well, this is where we come in because our goal is to actually build you into a CEO position, or actually essentially fire you as a CEO so that you become the boss of your business and you can do whatever you want to do. So we teach you to put the systems in place, the automations and everything else so that you don't have to. Okay, so how do we deliver it? Delivery is very simple. Obviously, the first part is we've got a course. You have to go through the videos to get all the steps. But the course is only about 10% of your success. You have to go through it and you have to execute. Because if you don't, you're not going to succeed. Now, after that, the next level is all about implementation. We provide you with all the support that you need. We do 2 live Zoom sessions every week that you can hop on and get help, training, and the coaching you need. Along with that, we have a vibrant private Facebook group with highly successful agents in it that can help guide and mentor you as well. We will literally hold your hand through this entire short process of setting up your automated, predictable system. So are you ready to learn and implement these strategies? Okay, click the link below. Let's hop on a call so we can see and you can see if these strategies will work for you.